All right, this is Derek with Hunter Interviews. We're back in Austin at South by. We have the opportunity to talk to the talented Ann Cotter. How are you doing, Ann?
I'm good, thank you.
You've got a great little mobile app called Cooking Capsules.
That's right.
You want to tell us about that a little?
Sure. Right now it's on the Android platform, which is Google's operating system for smartphones. That'll be on a bunch of different phones. Right now it's just the G1. Android's a pretty exciting platform if you don't know about it, but that's a whole other topic.
Well, before we get actually into the actual application itself, because I've heard the story before and I think it's just fascinating. Can you give us a little insight on how you actually got from conception to build?
Sure, yeah. So it was just, I like the idea of encapsulating all the things that you need to make a meal. And if you want to have dinner, then you don't necessarily want to sit down and watch a cooking show. I love cooking shows, but that's not action-oriented, so I wanted short cooking shows, 2-3-minute cooking shows, combined with the recipe steps and the ingredients list so that you could go to the store and have everything you need and just make it easy.
And not have to worry about your whole...
Right, and be able to make something elegant, but it's easy. That's what I wanted.
Right.
So I got together with a couple of friends, Sukji of Sukji.me, who I think you...
Oh, you give a little shout out to Sukji.
Yeah, a little shout out to Sukji. And she's a great cook, and she lives nearby me, and she has me over for dinner, and so I just said, what do you think about shooting a little cooking show? And so we did a pilot, and I did a pilot with another friend who's a good cook, and then I just wanted to put it together into this integrated package, and so that's how the idea came about. So it's watch, shop, and make. So you watch a 2-3-minute cooking show on how to make something, and then you shop with the built-in ingredients list, and then you go home and you can just check off the steps as you go.
And so when Google actually came up with the contest that they were doing for the Android platform, you actually entered that?
Yes. It was the Android Developer Challenge, and I found a programmer to work with, and we entered the challenge and won the first phase. We won $25,000 from Google, and then we entered the second phase of the challenge, and we won $100,000 after that. And then we just got all this huge, wonderful press. We were Wired Magazine's top pick, Time Magazine's top pick. Covered
So
Wall Street
you kind of
Journal,
blew up at that point.
MSNBC.com. It's been a tremendous year.
It's a very simple application, and it's
very simple.
It's very clean, and I think it's amazing.
Thank
My
you.
wife loves it.
Thank you.
But she wishes she had an Android. I mean, a G1. So she
Yeah,
could
well, we'll get it on some other platforms too.
Yeah.
There's a lot to be done. iPhone, yeah, it'll happen.
So, Ann, the whole reason that we came up with this Hunter Interviews concept was we wanted to understand how individuals are using social media, not so much maybe in the business sense, but more in your personal life, more of connecting with really close friends and maybe more importantly, family members. Could you give us a little insight?
Yeah, well, I've met some extraordinary people online, and I've really gotten into Twitter this year. I have both a business account and a personal one, and it's just an amazing. Twitter's an amazing thing, and I've been on Seismic some. I haven't been studying all the time on there, but it's fun to go on there.
Speaking of Seismic, I remember you before you came to South by. Your hair was a little bit longer.
That's true. It's 15 inches longer.
I was on Seismic one night and saw this familiar face, but it said something about cutting my hair on Seismic.
Yeah, I cut my hair on Seismic last week.
How much did you cut off?
15 inches.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what are you doing with that hair?
I'm going to donate it.
That's awesome. That's really good.
It was fun. It was really kind of satisfying. It was very liberating. Just
Yes. When I heard the first cut, I was like, oh my God, she's really doing it.
Snip.
Good
It was
deal.
fun.
So, we hate the term social media expert or social media guru around
Yeah,
here.
it's getting a little tired.
Yes, we're not expecting you to think of yourself in that term, but from your perspective, obviously deep in the mobile app, arena, where do you see social media kind of pushing that along or integrating with that, or what do you think is going to happen in the next couple of years?
There's so much going on with it that all I can say is a lot is going to happen with it. I mean, I think it's just really exciting, and it's going to be a big part of what we're doing. And I want to make social media a huge part of Cooking Capsules. So, right now it's definitely a part of just having conversations with people and finding out what people like and encouraging them to check it out and just, swapping recipes and
Right.
stuff like that. But I can't wait till it's even bigger. So we're just gonna keep our eye on all that stuff and really try to get in there with that because it's all about the conversation. You know, it's really what the Clue Train Manifesto guys were saying, and back in whenever 99, 2000. I mean, it's all happening like that. It's all conversations. It's not. It's not a monologue. It's a dialogue, and so that's why
And
I
it's
think
so
all this
true.
stuff is so
So
exciting.
true, and that's why we're having this dialogue.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
all right, Marianne. Well, I appreciate you stopping by for us for 100 interviews,
I
and we
appreciate
hope
it.
you enjoy the rest of your South by.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, man.